How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build a positive mindset. My name is Henry, and I'm so thankful to have each and every one of you here today because in this episode, we're going to make that shift that you've been looking for. If you want the positive perspective, if you want to see the good in your life, this is the episode for you. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep healing meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So pick a word. It could be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say that word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you, and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. We're going to take another deep breath, but we're going to do this one a little bit different. So if you can, I want you to take a second and imagine that you are right next to you. Your higher self is sitting right next to you. This is a version of you that's separate from the hurt, the pain, the trauma. The version of you that only loves, that lives in pure forgiveness because nothing sticks with them. This version is right next to you, ready to take this breath in within you, ready to connect with you on a powerful message that they are going to share with you. So when you take the deep breath in, do it with them. You can hold their hand. You can have them put their hand on your back, whatever you need. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in all together. Deep breath in. And out. I want you to acknowledge your higher self. Feel them right next to you. They're about to tell you some things that you need to listen to. This is for you, from you. And they say, who do you think you are? Why do you think you have to be perfect? Why do you think you had to make every right decision? Why do you think you have to be different than you are? Don't you know that you're love? Don't you know that you're okay? You're thinking that you're just this version of you, but you're so much more. Look at me, this is us. Everything that's weighing with you, you're holding on to. I've let go. You can feel like me because you are me. You weren't meant to be perfect. You came here to learn. You came here with purpose. You came here to be part of the expansion of love. You keep wondering why these bad things have happened, these negative things, why you struggle, why you hurt. You're viewing it from your point of view. Look from my point of view, the highest you, the one that operates to expand love, not just receive love. You don't want a puddle of water. You want the stream. You want this energy to flow. To expand love, you have to expand it where it doesn't exist. To bring love further, you have to be the light in the darkness. If you were light where there was already light, you wouldn't shine. Don't you see? You were meant to shine. You are shining bright so much. It's your time. Life has been hard. You've lost people. You've had things happen to you that don't make sense. People have treated you ways you don't deserve. But it's for a purpose only you could fulfill. You are meant for more because you are more. It doesn't matter when you're receiving this message. It doesn't matter if you're 15, if you're 20, if you're 30, if you're 40, if you're 50, if you're 60, if you're 70, if you're 80, if you're 90, if you're 100. You see, time is irrelevant. There's only now. Energy is expanding right now. Love is ready to expand right now. So where you are at this moment, you could have only gotten from your journey. So where you find yourself, love is needed. The light is needed. Your purpose is needed. And I know you're thinking, well, how do I do that? I'm lost. People don't like me. I make mistakes. I let people down. I am hurting. People treat me poorly. It's not my fault. My parents did this to me. The economy is bad. I'm from this area. It's not my fault. You see, that's where we get lost. This world, this life is never a destination. You're never supposed to go anywhere, receive anything. You're only meant to be. The things that haunt you, the things that hurt you, that's the sign of what you need to heal. If you want to heal it, change your perspective. See, you don't even remember who you are. You think you're a human being. You think this person that lives and dies and there's nothing more. But in fact, you're a powerful creator. You're an expander of energy. You're an observer that observes and creates what you observe. That's what you are. So if you're seeing hurt, pain, trauma, if that's what you're feeling, then stay there, but look to the things that aren't that and bring them there. If you observe and create where you're at, focus on observing the good. There is silver lining in your situation. There is light in your darkness. When you observe it, when you make it your purpose to focus on it truly, you expand it. And now you think, but it hurts. There's nothing good in my situation. I'm making minimum wage. I can't pay my bills. I'm sick. I'm going to die. I'm not going to make it. Like things are so bad. I can't find any good. Then that's the reality. Don't you see that you're reinforcing what you believe? Why wouldn't you have purpose in your last days? Why wouldn't you have purpose when you're poor? Why wouldn't you have purpose when you're lost? Isn't that where light's needed? Isn't where people need to figure out how to get out of poverty, where a light, a spark is needed? Isn't where people are dying when they're in hospice, when their last steps, not where light is needed? You've been asking God why. You've been asking yourself why. You've been asking the world why. And the question is, why are you even asking? Just shine. All you have to do is find the good. That's what gratitude is. Gratitude is not sitting at the table during Thanksgiving and saying what you're thankful for one time a year. Gratitude is connecting yourself with the energy of the thing that you love. Because it's not the thing. That thing represents a frequency. When you do that, it starts to come within you. You start to feel it. And then when you become the product of that, meaning you think and act in alignment of what it is that you're focusing on, it starts to flow through you. People then see it. You start speaking in that alignment. That's how flow state happens. You're here for a purpose. I'm sitting next to you for a purpose. I've been watching you this whole time. I've been loving you this whole time. I've been supporting you this whole time. I've been rooting for you this whole time, and I still do. I am you. You are me. I am not better as the elevated high frequency version. I don't exist without you. You see, I can operate in high frequency because you went to the hard times, you went to the difficult times and brought the light there, proved to yourself that you are that frequency and became me. That's why we are we, because of you. So you can't talk about why you're not successful anymore. You can't talk about why you have anger management issues. You can't talk about why you have depression because you're going to create more of it. I'm not saying ignore it. Those are real things. Just don't make that your primary focus. If you have 10 focus points every single day and you know that they multiply, where do you put that focus point? It doesn't matter what needs your focus. What do you want to expand it? What do you want to expand in your life? Stop worrying about your earthly needs. Stop worrying about your earthly desires. It's not that you ignore them. Put your energy in what you want to expand. You want to become wealthy, put your energy into how to be wealthy. You want to be healthy, put your energy in how to be healthy. You want to be forgiven, put your energy in how to forgive. You want to love, put your energy in how to love. You start focusing on it. Bring it into your situation. The example I always use, I always believe in. Imagine doing the dishes. And you're thinking about how bad of a day work was. You're thinking about how bad your family treats you. You're thinking about how bad you got it, how bad the economy is, how bad your bank account is. You're thinking about all those things, and then you're doing those dishes. You're just doing dishes, but how do you feel? You see, it's your experience that you can control. Now imagine if you're doing those dishes and you're thinking about the most beautiful woman in the world. You're thinking about, being successful. You're thinking about going on a vacation. You're thinking about being in the ocean. You're thinking about connecting with your power. You're thinking about your favorite memory. What does that experience become? This whole thing, from the time you're born till the time you die, is an experience of now. Trust me, I'm your higher self. And I know you're thinking right now, it can't be that simple. It can't be that I just focus on something and it expands. You've tried everything else. What would it hurt you to make your purpose every single day to speak, think, and live on the things that you love, on the things you want to expand? You see, it won't hurt you. You just don't want to believe that it could be that simple. In fact, when you start doing it, others will try to stop you. They don't want you to think it's that simple, because if you become healed, if you grow, if you expand into light, then they have to realize it's their fault that they're in the situation they're in. They have to realize that they are a powerful creator and create every experience. And I know your mind's going there. You're thinking about, what are the people that are in third world countries? What about the person that gets hit by the bus? What about the person that finds out they have cancer and die in 2 days? That's where you're going. You think you know so much. You think you know better than the universe. You think you know better than all of expansion. You think you know better than all those things. But you don't. You are those things. There is no beginning. There is no end. There's only now. Trust yourself. Find what it is that you want to expand and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful. I hope that was a bit of a fun experience, kind of going from your higher self to the current you. It's something I love to do, and I hope that you are able to apply that to your life. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.